And shout out to good times. I think you started last time? This is good. This is good times. Good timing. Yeah, I think we actually got everybody working. We got everyone seen and heard. I hope you guys are all comfortable. I know that I am. I know that Zack is. I hope everybody got some good rest this weekend. And happy days to everybody. Happy Thursday. For the people that it's Thursday for, keep on Thursday. And maybe first time over here it's a little bit more spicy. But just know that for as much as America loves fast food, how do we not have a fast food vegan spot? None of this like Subway is vegan. No, I mean, I want 30 seconds or less French fries, but made out of even like more vegan potatoes. Like I don't know if you can make McDonald's French fries more vegan. Okay, take out the carcinogens. Take out the little children that you're putting inside of them. Take out the soylent that you're placing inside of there, and you know, give it to us. Give us the thing that we wanted. Oh yeah, I should probably be monitoring what's happening, you know, because it's always good to be aware of your surroundings, folks. Be aware of the surroundings, especially if you're trying to stay alive. It's a treacherous world out there, folks. Treacherous if you don't know where to look. So where are you looking? Don't look inside of the trash dump. Don't look inside of a mansion. Don't look inside of a pool. Please stay cool. Okay. But I mean it. Okay, eat ice cream late at night. Eat pizza early in the morning. And while you're on that, culinary journey, ask yourself, is there a vegan replacement for a milkshake? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm not joking. I want a vegan milkshake. I want vegan ice cream. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean vegan. Give me a vegan experience late at night. You know, I want 2 a.m. munchies, but vegan style. So, if someone can show me like what's the equivalent of like a carnitas burrito, but vegan style, give it to me. You know what I mean? Cook me dead. So that was the important thing I had to share with you about that. Next thing I wanted to ask everybody was who actually is out there in this world, and don't tell me if it's your parents or not. Don't be drinking your pee. Don't be drinking your pee, okay? I don't care how Ayurvedic it is, okay? I don't care how sanitary it is. If I find out that you've been drinking your pee, well, you can count yourself out of the Vegas trip, okay? You were all in Vegas. You were all invited to Vegas, okay? You were invited to Vegas, and you were invited to Vegas, and you were invited to Vegas. All of you were. Except for those that are drinking their pee. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to clean? What are you trying to sanitize? What are you trying to be? Are you trying to be vinegar? Because you're certainly, power washing this world. You're power washing yourself from my friendship. If I find out that you have peed from your own mouth, I'm going to be upset. Now, if you're doing pee for sexual pleasures, adventures of the bedroom kind, then, and only then, I guess you get the Donald Trump pass. I guess you get the locker room talk. I guess that belongs to you. love and respect every single one of you. So just know that I want that for all of us. So please, thank you, everybody. Oh, I am so happy I don't drink my pee. But in all seriousness, especially within the world of COVID, with people getting more anxious about who they're letting into their bathrooms, maybe bring a jug in the car in case you run out of a peeing situation. Okay? Oh boy. Oh boy. Have I talked about the fact that Al Gore needs to come out with his own algorithm, and he should announce it in a commercial covering Gershwin's I Got Rhythm, set to the lyrics of Algorithm, Al Gore President, Al Gore Vice President, I did not win the popular vote. Yeah, he did. He won the popular vote. That was in 2000. It was a very big thing. Everyone was talking about it. And when I say 2000, I was actually referring to 1996. When I say 1996, I'm actually referring to the year 2000 because that's what he was. Was I referring to 2004 when John Kerry was running? No, I was referring to 2000. Okay. If you are going to bury your money out in the desert, may I suggest don't go off-roading. Because if you go off-roading, you might get stuck. And let's take out that word may, you will get stuck. Now, it's like someone telling you don't become a TikTok star. Okay, listen. Everybody wants to become a TikTok star. We get it, okay? If that's your whole game, if your goal is to bury some money out in the desert, that's clearly not going to stop you. If I were to say don't do it, I can tell you to put your money in stocks or put your money in your real estate. But if you already set your mind that you're going to bury something out in the desert, well, bring a shovel, bring a AAA card and membership, active membership, and don't wander too far off of whatever pseudo road there is, even if it's a dirt road, because just heads up, AAA is probably not going to come out to that dirt road. AAA, once you start leaving asphalt and you're on theoretical roads and hypothetical ideas, they get real questionable and they don't want to do it. They really don't want to do it, and then you end up having to hire just an actual towing company to come out who will do it at their risk. So if you want to pay unnecessary money to bail yourself out of getting stuck in the desert because you decided to go off-roading, just know that it's more worth it to leave your car on an actual road and then hike the body or hike the money into the desert. And that, my friends, is your desert knowledge for the day. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to leave you with some advice, and that is look your pizza delivery person in the eye when you take that pizza. Thank you. I am the Frogman. Thank you. And Zack might have some more thoughts for you.
I think so, right? I think I got to. That's the gig, right? That's the gig. I mean, I just want to talk about how, to me, underwear is such a bizarre concept. You know what I'm saying? Underwear. I mean, like, just break it down for a second, right? You're wearing something. You're wearing something. What? Clothes to me in general, it's just kind of stupid. It's just, you're just saying, I'm afraid to be vulnerable. I'm afraid to let you see my wiener. I'm afraid that if you see my boobies, you're going to know that I've had 3 kids. I'm afraid that if you see my wiener, you're going to know that I got weird genital wart scars. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with having those weird scars and those weird stretch marks from having the kids. It's wonderful. That's how the species propagates, you know? Why are we putting up these walls, these cloth, cotton walls? What are we doing? What are we doing? So to me, there's no bigger insult than underwear. Underwear is an additional layer of, I do not trust you. I do not even trust myself. I do not trust myself to correctly use the armor that I've made for myself and that I call fashion. I do not trust these things. I do not trust these people. I do not trust these surroundings. And you're wearing something underneath the things that you're already wearing. You gotta ask yourself, why am I afraid of my own dick? Why am I afraid of my own dick? I think you guys that we need to acknowledge that babies are proof that there is no God. I think we just need to come out and say it. Because I just had a kid. And I know people, when you have a kid, they will tell you, isn't it amazing how perfectly everything works? How perfectly the female body changes and adapts to create this beautiful new blessing in your life. And the babies come out and they're so perfect, they're so fully formed, they're so ready to face this earth. That is all bullshit. That is horseshit. That is utter horseshit. If there was a God, if there was a divine creator, he would figure out some sort of mutual shared situation, some sort of seahorse arrangement where the man would take it for part of the time, where the man and woman would be sharing the responsibility, sharing the obligation, sharing the womb. I mean, and let's be honest, if there's a God, he wouldn't design babies with a grapefruit-sized head that's trying to squeeze out of a lime-sized tunnel. Am I right? There are some parts of the design that could be improved upon. And it's not like when they reach this magical phase of giant cranium that they're suddenly ready to walk. Like, you ever seen a baby giraffe pop out? A baby giraffe is massive. A baby giraffe, it's just all pointy things flopping out of a vagina that's 13 feet high. And that thing hits the ground with like its amniotic sac around it, and then it just shakes it off. It's just like, whoa. And then it's walking around. It's walking around like it's nothing. It's walking around. Why babies come out after 9 months with like jack shit that they can do? Most babies can't even hold up their own fucking heads. Like, how does that square with the giraffe experience? You know what I mean? Those gangly, goofy fucks are just tearing us to shreds in the baby department. I'm not anti-giraffe per se. I'm just saying we have a lot to envy in the giraffe community. And I think, you know, people who believe in God really believe that there's a man who's like, all right, well, the second that thing comes out, I'm going to make sure it has a stomach the size of a walnut so that it can only sleep for an hour or an hour and a half tops at a time. And I'm going to make it so that the mother creates the food. And, you know, it's not going to be super duper tempting for her to dash that thing against some boulders in a cave, you know? It's amazing that humankind survived at all, because babies are annoying as shit. Babies are the worst, man. They really are. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're adorable. I love my daughter. She's amazing. And you'll never get to know her name, and that's something that I'll always have over you. Garrett's getting a call from Blake's birthday bender right now. Speaking of being born. Yeah. Are you and Blake the same astrological sign? Yeah. Wow, that's cool. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild stuff. Yeah, the fact that Garrett was born and his mother didn't suffocate him with a pillow. Because I've had a few just like passing conversations with Garrett where I was like, oh, I want to murder you, you know? And it's just like, man, I can't imagine how fucking annoying this piece of shit was as a baby. You know? I mean, constantly just like, wham, feed me, wham, feed me, wham, feed me. I poop, wham, wham. Sometimes you're wrapping them up, you're swaddling them. You're like, you've been up for 2 hours. You can't physically stay awake this long without eating more. You should be going to sleep. What on earth is happening? I've swaddled you. I'm singing to you. I'm taking care of... They just shit themselves. They just shit themselves and they shit all over your life. That's all they do. That's all babies do. Any sort of benevolent, divine being would have scrapped this idea. He would have come up with something way better. He would have been like, no, this is too much. It's too much for them. They can't. Come on, I mean, they barely started painting on walls. They need something. All right, how about this? The first 6 months, baby's got wheels. The baby's got wheels on it so that you can slide it around and, you know, put it under the coffee table and, you know, your caveman coffee table and various other things. Or, you know, how about this? Babies are amphibious, so that if they puke, they don't breathe the puke because they kind of just lay there. So they got gills too. They got gills and they can breathe puke in addition to air, if need be. If need be, worst case scenario. You know, I just think that if there was really a God, he would have thrown us a bit more of a bone. You know, I mean, do you know that babies don't even know how to fart when they're fucking born? Like they don't even understand gas passing through their bowels. It terrifies them. It terrifies them. And how do they react to being terrified? They clench their fucking sphincters, dude. They clench. And so what do you have to do? You have to sing to them. You have to rock them. You have to lull them to sleep. You have to get them to relax their sphincters. And then the second they fall asleep, they shit themselves. You're the ones that believe in God. I don't understand. There would be so many better ways for this to happen. Like, I don't know, for the first year, the baby poops out of its hands and it just wears little mittens and, you know, you don't have to, you just gotta hold a hand. That's so much easier than like, God, have you ever, babies are so fucking strong. They're so fucking strong. You wouldn't believe it, guys. They're so insanely strong. And I know, because I'm so insanely weak. I know, I look like a tall guy. I'm a big gangly fuck. I look like I'm half giraffe. I understand. I am like 100% body fat. I am skin and bones and skinny fat somehow. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. My daughter can't even walk yet, and she can already kick my ass. It's sad. I'm getting bullied by my daughter. When's the bottle coming, bitch? I'm like, oh my God, right? Is this too close to your nap time? I'm so sorry. Here's your bottle. He'd be pitching me lines for this bit right now. He'd be like, you need help too. You need help. Tonight we're a little bit half-baked, and you need to go back to the drawing board on them. And you need some more clear zingers, Zack. That's what God would do for me. And I think it's times like these that I'm glad that Satan is my Dark Lord and Master. And with that, I believe I need to talk to my scientist friend, Mr. Garrett Mendez, everybody. Garrett, we had a brief excursion this week. Yeah.
A brief jaunting into the void.
Yeah. What do you think were some themes tonight? What were you feeling tonight?
Oh boy, I think the yearning for more information and learning how to do new things like cooking.
Yeah, seriously. I think a big thing was alternatives like the vegan milkshake or like a baby with wheels. Right. Both equally important inventions. Get on that, God. I mean, anything that you want to say? I know this was a short episode. We had technical difficulties and our ring light just went out on us. We probably should have saved battery on that bad boy. But yeah, anything to plug? Anything for the crowd?
Oh man, I think it's also strong astrological attention being paid to birthdays.
Happy birthday, Blake.
Happy birthday, Blake.
That is the Blake I know, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Happy birthday, Blake.
Yes. Happy birthday to the Blake Shine. Yes, strong Leo vibes this time, and birth and new life with the child.
Yeah, totally. If I could, I'd just like to plug. I have a new Seinfeld podcast that I'm doing with my friend Daryl Williams, very hilarious comedian based in Long Beach, where I am. Garrett's going to be on an episode of that, coming out probably in like a month or so. We got several in the can, but we got you on there. I changed my Instagram handle finally. At Zack Hillman Comedy. So you can find me there. Shaka brah. I'm struggling with the camera. Shaka brah. We're both from the South Bay. Anything to plug, Garrett?
Just want to make sure that you guys are drinking water, but also not taking too long of showers because California's in a drought. And Garrett Mendez is my Instagram, everyone. That's so cool.
Oh, his Instagram handle is still better than mine, and I just changed mine to something way better, infinitely better. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.